Welcome to West Texas Droning, my first test of Neo Air 4 Pro glasses for FPV. Does this look like something I need to get into? Then I think I will. Hey everybody, West Texas Droning here. I've been considering this for a long time and went ahead and bit the bullet and purchased these Neo video glasses. What I intend to do with them is plug them into my DJI RC2 controller and use them with the DJI Neo drone. Sounds like some FPV maybe in my future. Let's do some unboxing. So guys, it's Christmas in April. Here we have the box that the Air 4 Pro video glasses came in. We'll go ahead and open it up. Always has kind of a suction there. And inside the box is a really nice, pretty durable feeling case. Opening up the case, and inside we have the glasses themselves. We'll set those here. And it looks like we also get a data cable to hook them to the video controller with on the RC2 controller. So that's what they look like, and we'll see how I look in them. Is that pretty cool? We can't wait to give them a try. Stay tuned for more fun. So here's the first takeoff I did, and of course this is an automated takeoff, and I just let the autopilot do that, and then I took over. And here's my view of the takeoff. Now you'll notice here we are suddenly attacked by an ant. You see it coming right at us. It thinks I'm Kevin. I'm not Kevin. I don't put up with that. So anyway, I took off and let it stabilize a minute because Neo just want to make sure it's cool and stable. And then I was getting ready to take off, and there was a truck coming down the street. I was going to wait till he passed, and before I had to wait before I even started because there are people riding bicycles up and down the street. As he came in, you'll notice he sucked up all of the satellite signal, all to himself. I didn't have any until he went by, so I waited until that I could go out and try this thing out. And here we go. The first thing I noticed with these was limited peripheral vision. I don't know what goggles are like. I don't know if they're have a wider field of view, but I did notice on these that you really have to be careful when you make your turn when you pass things, because the peripheral vision is so limited. You may think you've passed something and you're right beside it. So that's something needed to learn. It's a very different sensation looking through the glasses than just staring at the controller screen. And I liked it much more. It was very bright, very sharp, very clear. There was no glare to worry about bouncing off of the screen on the controller. You can adjust the brightness on this as you can the controller, but it's more effective using the brightness control on the glasses. You can see we did have some wind blowing the trees around there, so I am in normal mode. I think it reacts better than cine mode, but also was not getting too rambunctious because I had to get used to the field of view and didn't want to hit anything, as I did the first time I flew this with an RC2 controller. You may remember the terrible trash can incident. In this little neighborhood we moved into is a retirement neighborhood because I'm retired, my wife's retired, and we don't need a lot to take care of. And besides, when the kids moved out, we moved so they couldn't find us again. Downsized and easy to take care of, comfortable. That's what we wanted. I didn't get real rambunctious like flying under things or through the limbs of trees. I'm going to get a little bit more control experience I'll let this truck go by before we start doing anything too rambunctious. I just kind of want to get the feel of it through the glasses, because it is different, but different in a good way. She's got a nice yard. So we're going to go ahead and come back in and land. And I got buffeted around a little bit. You know, the Neos aren't real great in the wind. So rather than put you through a lot of hanging around and bouncing around, we'll go ahead and show you the landing when we finally got it stabilized. And here we go. And now here's our conclusion. So here's my conclusion from my first usage of the Neo Air 4 glasses. Good job. I really enjoyed it. It was my first time. Takes a little bit to get used to, but I found out, number one, they're comfortable, they're lightweight, they're easy to set up. You put them on, you plug them into your controller, and you've got a great screen there to look and do FPV work. I couldn't imagine using goggles after using those. Maybe I'll try it someday, but this was really good. I can't wait to take them out to Fur Hopper Ranch and give them a try down the Fur Hopper FPV course that I'm setting up. And when I do that, I hope you'll come back and look at that. So in the meantime, thank you. And here's a more conclusion. Well, this was not a paid endorsement. My subscriptions aren't high enough yet to warrant a paid endorsement. You can help with that if you want to by like, comment, share, subscribe. I'd have to say that my overall impression of these is very favorable. I like the Neo Air 4 Pro glasses a lot. They're comfortable. I can't imagine using goggles after that because they're so light, so cool, so comfortable, and they're handy. You can plug them into your iPhone and sit and watch a movie. You've got brightness controls, volume controls on them. They're just a handy little device to have and a pleasure to use. I appreciate you coming by. We thank you for your time and attention. And if you can hit the subscribe button, that would be great. In the meantime, thank you for your viewing of this video. We hope that you'll come back when we get the Fur Hopper Hollow FPV course set up and watch that test. In the meantime, we'll see you later. May God bless.